Kate Live in the Villain 8. Tell me how you feeling. Also known as your Celestial Empress. Also known as your Cosmic Celestial Judge. I be saying that all wrong sometimes, but that's what it is. We're finna do the cosmic messages for today, collective. We're gonna get into these messages, okay? And yeah, I just want to announce that. If you guys are looking to book a reading with me, check the About Me section of this channel because my description box is still under construction. I just got to figure out what I really want to say. I got to mix it, flip it, reverse it. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a little early. It's like 10 a.m. for some of y'all here. If you guys are on the West Coast, if you're not on the West Coast, it's probably not 10 a.m. It's probably lunchtime or something like that. But I got like some channel messages. So collective, I'm getting this energy that your dreams are about to come true. You are going to make your dreams come true. And there's going to be this energy around you. I'm getting like a jaw-dropping energy. Like people are not going to believe that you were telling the truth the whole time. There's people that I feel have kind of categorized you as like, oh, that's just the spiritual woo-woo wah-wah girl, or that's just the whatever guy, like people have set you aside, kind of put you to the side, made some judgments about you before actually hearing your story, or they may have heard your story or heard certain things and didn't really take much account to it. They were just like, whatever. That's the spiritual tarot girl. She just, whatever. But I feel as though in your shoes that you've walked, what's that shitty cut? In the shoes that you have walked, you've been able to do the work where like now, when nobody believed in you and believed you, you know what I'm saying? Even people that may have been there to see the shit happen, they still just don't even, whatever the case may be. I feel as though who I'm talking to, collective, in this message, you have a certain strength about you and a certain power about you and certain abilities about you. And a lot of people never tell you that. You have a certain strength that is undeniable. It is undeniable. The strength that you have, the wisdom that you have. Undeniable. But people don't give you that credit because they don't want to believe that what you're saying is what it is. I'm not saying that you know every single thing in the whole wide world and you're never wrong. I'm just saying that you're somebody in your family, in your community, who has a certain knowledge and wisdom. You look at the world much differently than every other person around you. You don't perceive the world the same way, which is fair because no two people were made, perceive the world the same way. But like you entertain more possibilities, whereas a lot of other people around you limit the possibilities that they entertain. So these are people who are like, I'm never gonna be this or that. I'm never gonna have this. I might as well constrict myself and limit myself to this perception that I am used to because it's comfortable, it's what I know. But you're like, I am shooting for the stars. Like, I am the star. I'm just in a human body. You get me? Like, I'm a light being in a dark body, quite literally. Shout out to my melanated folks. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like you are the light. And I saw it. I saw, like, that defeatist attitude. Yeah, like, motherfucker, you went in the situation without any confidence in yourself, And it's understandable because we've been programmed to believe those things, but you haven't continued the programming, collective. You haven't continued the conditioning. You're like, hell nah. I'm a fucking star. I'm light. I'm bigger than this world. I'm bigger than this body. I'm bigger than this shit. No cockiness, no arrogance, no ego. I'm bigger than this. I'm not I'm not just this fleshy body, bro. Like the light in my eyes is my existence. It is my essence. The laughter that comes from the pit of my belly is my existence. The vibe that you get when you're around me, the peace that you feel, the calmness, the serenity is my existence. It is the warmth that extends from my light to whatever orbiting energies that are around. And people know that. Maybe they can't put those exact words to speak and express that. There are people that can express it, but they choose not to express that to you. But that's who you are. And you are aware of that. And other people are aware of that. And this Saturn and Pisces placement that we're currently experiencing is going to make those dreams a reality. It's going to make those things that you tried to tell people and they did not believe you, it's going to be a reality. Like it's going to actually be seen and heard, not just by your community, but by many amongst you. Okay? That's what I'm feeling. And so there's a very interesting shift that's happened. It almost makes me emotional because you're going somewhere that people doubted that you would ever get to. They doubted that shit. They were like, no way. You're just a YouTube tarot reader. There's no way that you're going to go above and beyond, right? You're just a Home Depot worker. Ain't no way you going to get up and have your own business and do your own thing. And that environment that you were surrounded by was consistently trying to project those limitations onto you, and you did not settle for that. And so I'm talking to a very few people. If you're on this live right now, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Like 1 out of 10,000 people, 1 out of 1,000,000 people, you're going to reach that dream that you've always had. You're so close. I'm not saying like you're so close, like, oh, you got 10 more years to go. I mean, like it's right around the corner, quite literally. A path is being made for you because you never gave up. So with Saturn and Pisces, it brings order to these subconscious thoughts. Because for some of you guys, you had to reprogram your subconscious mind. And that's why you're seeing the reality that you see. You had to recognize that there's subconscious parts of myself that may feel like I'm not good enough for this or may feel like this is impossible. But you did the work to go back in and reconstruct that. And now Saturn, the Lord of Karma, the Lord of limitation and restrictions, being in Pisces, the things that were restricted to you and from you in the beginning are going to be like the floodgates that open. And a lot of people are going to see this. And it's going to be very bittersweet because while you actualize what they would call your fantasy and your dreams, your fantasies and your dreams are going to be brought to life. So while that's being actualized, there's going to be people that are like, damn, I sat up here and made fun of you for years and years and years for believing that aliens exist. And your ass is over here talking to an alien. Or your ass is over here a part of a situation or a part of a study or a part of a group or whatever the case may be that is proving that what we thought was your dream and fantasy is actually truth. It is actually real. It's going to get them to question their own beliefs. So you trigger people in a way where you shatter realities. You shatter it to the ground, right? You change realities. You trigger new paradigms. because you're not afraid to stand out and be different, because you understand being different isn't a crime, right? Being different is a pathway for you to go where other people are not open to the reality and the possibility of going to. So there's going to be a beautiful, like, I'm hearing spring, okay? There's going to be a beautiful spring or a beautiful energy come in spring where you're going to get a preview of these things and a taste of this energy. And it's going to start to set, it's going to be rooted. But I'm also seeing that there's going to be a lot of people who back chatted about you and talked behind your back that are going to feel upset and regretful. Because when they had the chance to believe you, they didn't. And now the whole world is going to see you in this energy. This is not just for somebody who's going to prove to their individual. I mean, like, the whole world is going to be watching you talk about things that you try to explain with people with very limited perceptions and small minds. And the world is going to be like, this person's onto something. Like, you're gonna have the world, like the world card. You're gonna have the world opening up to you, okay? In a way that other people shut you down and closed you off, whether they said this to your face or not. This is gonna give you some sort of, you're gonna start, like, if you having confidence in yourself when nobody else believed you is gonna be supported now with generosity, gratuity, kind gestures, because you deserve that. So your mission is way bigger than what you thought, and there's a positive outcome. So for you having confidence and belief in yourself, there's a reward and a positive outcome. But this was not for any, like, individual, like, this was a test of your faith and your character. So, you know, you could have been like, why didn't this happen before, or whatever. Maybe you're not asking why it didn't happen. Maybe you're trusting in the divine timing, but you're going to realize, like, had you been a faker, had you been somebody pretending, you wouldn't have gone through the test of time. Saturn energy. You wouldn't have. And Saturn is a planet of limitations, because Saturn's like, well, let's check out the best possible outcome. If we give this to you too soon, you may not get the same outcome that you would get if we delay it a little bit longer and let you mature a little bit. So Saturn allowed these dreams to mature, okay? Saturn allowed these dreams to mature and age a little bit. So that way, when it does come into fruition, it has a more, like, grander kind of energy. It's more grand. The plot is thick, right? It's bigger. Had Saturn given you this when it was a small little seedling, it wouldn't have felt right. Like, you want to harvest big fruit that's ready to eat. You don't want to harvest fruit that's still green, because either way, you're going to have to wait for it to get ready and then eat it, right? You want to harvest fruit that's ready to eat. That's what I'm seeing here. We got spirit guides, divine protection. So you've been divinely protected here. So you could have been wondering why, you know, I didn't get the acceptance and the approval of the community around me. That was your protection. A lot of things you didn't realize was your protection. A lot of the blessings that you're about to receive right now, yeah, because there was people that you had to cleanse out of your life who, if you had gotten these gifts earlier, these people would have had the opportunity to try to take these things from you. You had to cleanse your energy from dishonest people, okay? You're going to understand that as the story ties together. You're going to understand that. That other people's hearts were being tested. In the process of you having this dream come true, you had to go through different scenarios with different individuals to see who really is going to be here, who really is here for the right reasons. Had you gotten this beautiful dream, right, earlier, before you understood people's characters or before you understood how to vet energy, you would have had a lot of people around you, and it would have been more painful because you would have realized that the people that you thought you had around you supporting you were really toxic and really stealing your energy. And that means that your spirit guides were not doing their job. So now you're going to start to understand, yeah, you went through some harsh energy, but it's being paid back to you times 10. The rewards and the blessings are coming in times 10. But you had to go through some of these things to detox your energy from these thieves so that they would not be able to come in this kingdom all willy-nilly pretending. Now you see what the mind experiences, it cannot go back to a state of not knowing. All right, once you experience something, your mind has stretched to a new experience. So you're no longer in the energy of not knowing. You know now. It's a beautiful thing to not know, and it's a beautiful thing to know. That's what I will say. It's a beautiful thing to have that innocence where you don't see the dangers of the world. You don't see the crimes and the troubles and the snakes. That is a beautiful thing. That's innocence. To not know something and to just chalk it up to like whatever your heart resonates with. But once you know and once you have wisdom, okay, now you have a responsibility and a duty to yourself to not allow certain energy, because now you know. Before you didn't know. And that was fine. You didn't know. But now you know. Right? Like when you're a little kid, you're like, I don't know why my dad drinks that like happy juice. Like I drink my juice and it makes me happy, but it makes my dad really happy. And he like sings and dances and then he falls asleep, right? When you're a little kid. Then as you grow up, you're like, oh, that's not happy juice, that's alcohol. And you realize, why is my dad always drinking their happy juice? Like every single day, right? You start to realize it's an addiction. You start to realize, right, that maybe your dad told you it was happy juice when you were little, then you realize it was alcohol, and that maybe alcohol is not that good for you, and that maybe your dad has an addiction, and that addiction comes from somewhere, right? So that's what I mean when I say it's a beautiful thing to not know. It is beautiful, because then you have this purity about you that just assumes, right, whatever your heart, the purest intention of your heart assumes. But then once you know, now you have wisdom. Okay? Let's see what else is happening here. These cards keep flipping and flipping and dipping. We got North Node. So this is you going into your destiny, your life mission, your path forward. Destiny, that's a beautiful word, destiny. It was destined to be. This wasn't an accident. This wasn't, you accidentally ran. No, this is your destiny. You're starting to fulfill your destiny here. You're having a breakthrough. As within, so without. Soul search. Akashic records. This is the part of the story where you're going to start to add things up and see things a little bit differently. And it's going to bring you a lot of abundance here. This could also be this new age of social media. You're having this abundance. For some of you guys, you are going to be seen and heard. And it's not just like multiple pathways that you have to be seen and heard. Your voice is very important. This is also bringing you a fresh start. Pisces energy. Like this is those dreams that you had, that mutable water energy. Pisces kind of rules dreams to me because Pisces is like the subconscious, the 12th house. It's that subconscious. It's where the dreams come from. It's like when you see all these weird things in your dream, but it has a real meaning to it. That's the energy. So there's a new beginning happening. Your subconscious has been reprogrammed to who I'm talking to the point where now you are triggering your own breakthrough. You're triggering, like something is being released in your brain that is going to have you naturally taking actions towards your path forward in your North Node to create this level of breakthrough that has already been written for you, and it's unlocking this abundance. And this is what the fresh start is. So now you see why you couldn't fit in with certain people, why you couldn't be the cool kid at school when you were younger, because you weren't meant to have that. You weren't meant to generate that kind of energy. You were meant to generate authenticity. Because had you not, like, you agreed to play a role here, and your role is not to act like everybody else. You have a specific role that is specific to you, your journey, your mission, your purpose, right? So had you not done that, you would not have woken up people the way that you're going to wake up people. You are a change maker. You shatter realities that are no longer suitable and stable for this new paradigm. That is your job. You point out what we do not need anymore. And maybe there's someone else that comes in and starts building what we do need. Maybe you are that person. But what I'm seeing is that you're somebody here that shifts the reality. You are a reality shifter. All right? I'm hearing you will bring honor to your family. Like, you will bring honor to your family. She brings honor to us all. I don't know why I just got Mulan. That's the perfect example. Mulan, yeah. Right? Mulan was supposed to be this, like, I'm a girly girl and I ain't doing that. And she was a fucking warrior. She's like, nah, I want to fight in the war. I'm not. Like, when she tried to fit in, it was a mess. It was a mess. When she tried to act like what people assimilated her to based on what she looked like, her age, what have you, her culture, when she tried to do that, it was a fucking hot mess. But when she went out to battle, yes, she had challenges, but the challenges, she ate those challenges because that's what she really wanted to do. Something that you want to do is not going to feel like an immense challenge that you can't accomplish. It's going to feel like a healthy level of challenge. If it's what you really want to do. If it's not what you really want to do, it's going to be like, oh my God, this is so exhausting. This is just unbearable. Like, you're not going to feel good doing it. You see what I'm saying? That's exactly what I thought of. I love that movie. Yes. She brings honor to us all. It's like, you're going to bring honor, but it's not going to be the way that people want you to bring honor to them. They're like, well, you got to get married and you got to have children. And Mulan was like, I'm going to go fight in this war. I'm going to act like a man, or I'm going to go into disguise and I'm going to play a role. How about that? I'm going to play my role. And then I'm going to go out there in this war. I'm going to train. I'm going to do what I got to do. And at the end, it was like, damn. She ended up finding her little lover, even though at first he thought that she was a man. Okay, there was a little bit of discrepancies, right? So for some of you guys, you've played a role to fulfill a purpose, and then you're going to take off that mask and say, I am everything. I'm not just this, and I'm not just that. I'm everything. Everything. Oh, bitch, because I see the emperor and the empress, and they looking at each other. How I'm looking at it, the emperor and the... Okay, we're going to just take that out, because that's interesting. We got the emperor and the empress energy. I love her. It's kind of like your strength is being shown, your courage. You're being asked to have faith, strength, and courage right now. Because you are about to confront a lot of doubters, a lot of naysayers, not directly, but just in the way of living in your truth and speaking your truth. What's this cosmic message with the spirit guides? Thief reverse, toxic energy reverse. What's this energy here, please, spirit? You bring honor to us all. Six of Swords. This is moving to calmer waters. This is moving away from choppy waters, turbulent times. This is also, so you've gone through some major transformation. We got the death energy, and then we got the Six of Swords here. This is healing. This is healing. This level of healing that you're at, collective, has caused a major awakening and transformation. And it's not only for you, it's for everybody around you. Because we're so interconnected in this world that if I decide to do something, right, that may be good or bad or neutral, if I decide to do something, somebody across the world is going to be affected by it, whether I know that or not, right? Like if I decide to, oh, I'm not gonna throw away my plastic, I'm gonna recycle it. Now there's some creature in the ocean that is not gonna be affected by my decision to, you see what I'm saying? We're all interconnected. And I am picking up some oceanic energy as well. But we got this death card here. So I feel like your spirit guide could have also been the death angel. I believe is it Archangel Azrael? The death angel. Is Azrael or Azaziel? No, I think it's Azrael. I'm like, are they twins? You are bridging realms right now, is what I'm seeing. You're bridging realms. So you were absolutely meant to encounter the people that were the thieves and toxic and then be removed from them, because I'm seeing that spirit is moving. It's like clearing some energy. It's almost like a part of you that has died and you don't need it anymore being cleared away, being cut out, being cut off, being transformed, transmuted kind of energy. I'm almost seeing like almost like if you have a plant and it has dead leaves or dead, I guess foliage, I don't know. But like dead leaves hanging from it. You're gonna cut those dead leaves, but you don't gotta throw them away. You can put them back in the soil. It'll re-nourish that plant. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing that you have ancestors here as well that have moved you through different energies so that you can be in the energy that you're in right now. You've gone through a journey, okay? The Hermit card reverse. It's like you have some knowledge to share. You've gone through a lot of ego deaths. You've gone through a lot of spiritual healing, all of that. This transformative energy. And now it's time for you to share it out to the world in a very big way. So you could have a practice, you could be a therapist, you could be a hypnotist, you could be anything you want to be for real. But I'm hearing for somebody who has a practice. Could be a spiritual practice or something that involves like psychology, studying the subconscious mind, hypnotherapy, or other things that we have yet to name. But that's what I'm seeing, that there are some things that you have learned and some healing that you've been initiated. You've already been initiated. That's what I'm hearing. There was you could have been going through a 6-year initiation process. I'm getting very much Virgo and Scorpio energy. So the old mind that you had, the old brain, the old way of thinking has died. It is no longer. You don't think like how you used to. You can't. You've had too many experiences. I'm seeing that. You've had too many experiences here. I'm also getting that you're the type of person that has changed people. And it's not by like force. It's by the fact that you've healed, you've gone through whatever dark night of the soul that maybe you encountered these types of people. And when you walked away from the situation, you left a lingering energy. My bad, y'all. This card is being a stickler. Stubborn energy. You healed a lot of stubborn energy, because that card was doing the most just now. You healed a lot of stubborn energy, collective. That's what I'm seeing here. That by the time you walked away and you moved on from a situation, that person's whole life was changed. Reality was shattered. And whatever that they were hiding inside of themselves was on the surface. That's another reason why people may be a little intimidated by you, collective. They feel like you know all their secrets. They feel like you know everything. That's why they try to hide, or that's why they feel intimidated, because they feel like you know their secrets. You may be somebody, you may have a heavy Scorpio placement. You got Scorpio and Mars, Pluto, Scorpio. Okay, I'm also hearing South Node Scorpio. You got heavy Scorpio placements, like heavy ones, kind of energy. I'm hearing Scorpio Mercury. Like, you can channel people's secrets and not even know it. You'll be given an example of something. It'll be directly what this person has experienced. Okay? But that's also why people come back to you. Five of Pentacles reverse. People come back to you because they want that experience again. They don't know that consciously, but they're drawn back to you because they want you to shatter their faulty reality again and again and again. So you trigger people and they poke you. Like, you may trigger them unknowingly, just your energy, your essence, your aura. Then you move on to calmer waters. You move on from the situation. And then they come back and poke you because they want you to do that again. They don't want to shatter their own reality. You come into people's lives to heal them because they haven't let go of certain things. That is what it is. Yeah. You come back into people's lives to heal them because they haven't let go of certain things. So the universe sends you to people to trigger them. And it can be whatever experience. It can be a good experience because I'm seeing that you are a healer and I'm seeing that you do bring peace, but you also bring transformation. And it really just depends on like what pathway they take. I can bring you peace or I can bring you like radical change. So you're the type of person, if somebody hasn't like owned up to something within themselves, if they haven't like, if they've been avoiding doing something, speaking their truth, what have you, you're going to come into their life and it's going to shatter their reality. And it doesn't matter what you do. You can be a bitch. You can be really nice. You can be neutral. Either way, you're going to trigger that person to heal and transform. That is your truth. And those people are going to keep coming back for more knowledge. Yeah. People come back to you to heal. That's your energy. Okay? So when you know how to go about it, it can get a little easier. Okay, I know I trigger people's reality. Let me not dim my light, but let me be aware of how to approach this person. You have to be a little calculated with your approach. This is the cycle that you've been in. Let's see what's getting ready to happen for you. Because I feel like you trigger people's doubt, right? Like you are like, I'm going to be a superstar. I'm going to be an astronaut. And they project their limitations onto you. But that's, and you know, you go off and you do your thing. You heal, you do whatever. And then they're like, oh shit, you really did become this or that. And they come back again and again for the healing. And I'm going to address this Empress with the Emperor right here. But what is this North Node breakthrough? Because I am seeing that. What is this energy? Two of Cups. There's a connection here. There's a connection. This is, you may have a connection. I'm getting a lot of like Scorpio energy, Pisces energy from this. Somebody could have a Scorpio South Node, Pisces South Node, Saturn and Pisces, Saturn and Scorpio. Ooh, child, I'm sending you love because that Saturn and Scorpio is a little something else. Okay, it's a little something else. You've been here before, okay? If you got a Saturn and Scorpio and you're experiencing like unfairness, it's because you were cruel in the past life. You're coming back to repay that debt. Not gonna lie. If you got a Saturn in Cancer, it's some mommy issues. I'm hearing mommy dearest, okay? Or you have to wait a while to become a mother because you could end up being like, we're not gonna get into that. Anyways. Let's see what's going on with this North Node and this breakthrough. There's some sort of disappointment here. Okay. There's somebody here, because I see that you're in this Two of Cups energy, but immediately tailing behind that is the Five of Cups, the Knight of Wands reverse, and the Chariot. This is the person that doubted you. There's somebody here that is going to be very disappointed, regretful, sad, because this person is lacking direction. somebody's lacking direction. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like this is interesting. Okay, this person was very logical before. Okay? This person would not go towards something unless they had some delays in following their passion because they were very logical. They were overly counting on, well, in the past, when I did this, this happened, instead of following their heart and just using their logic to create like boundaries so that they wouldn't fall into different cycles over and over again. There's somebody here that's going to be upset because I feel that there's some sort of stable connection that you're making with, I'm hearing, an audience, or just in general. You're making connections here. This could, I don't know if this is a relationship, but I do see the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands and the Sun card. This is you making stable connections here. This is like meeting your people. This is like you believe in things that people don't believe in, but you finally find a community of people that actually believe in that. And in this community, you're not crazy. In this community, you're like a leader. You have happiness, right? You have success, right? There's somebody here that I'm kind of picking up on. There's somebody here that I'm kind of picking up on that did not truly, they didn't believe. They didn't believe. Yeah, this could be a Sagittarius energy. What is this, Akashic Records? Yeah, we got the High Priestess. So your intuition is letting you know that there's a path of abundance, that there's something that is quickly changing, but it's not in a negative way. The Knight of Swords here is a quick energy. The Tower card is like changing something, but you have the Four of Wands upright, which means that you have a stable foundation. So something, either somebody wants to come in and say something to you, or there's a quick change that's happening in your life. I'm hearing like something happening almost overnight for you, collective. This is part of a plan. Get prepared now. Even if you don't know what this is or how deep this is going to go. Prepare yourself to take this leap of faith here. Because I feel like you're going to start meeting your people. You're going to start meeting people that don't make you feel ashamed for what you believe. And that could be in any sense. This could be really intimate connections, really intimate friends, building bonds and relationships. And like you are believed, you are supported. Like there's a whole piece, there's a whole section for you. You can sit at this table. You can sit with us. Yeah. Your intuition's revealing that to you. I'm also getting, with time, somebody here is going to see this. What's this abundance with fresh start, Pisces energy? Crazy how I talked about Pisces being in Saturn and that card came out. But yeah, your intuition's telling you like it's time for things to be made right. Ace of Cups. It makes me a little bit emotional because I'm seeing like a little kid, like when they're little, they're like, Mom, Dad, I want to show you my comic book collection, and I'm a superhero too. And then like this comic book is talking about me too because I'm a superhero. And the mom and dad is like, those are just stories. Like, don't fool yourself. And then this fucking kid grows up and like does something miraculous and saves the day. It's like all you wanted was to have fairness, was to be received with love. I feel that. I feel like that's a masculine energy. That's a masculine energy that was always wanting to be received with love. And it's like, that's all you had to do. You didn't have to like put me in the superhero academy. I wasn't asking for a whole lot. I was just asking for you to receive me with love. There's a masculine here I feel that hasn't been received with love. And so for the masculine, they're doing this healing to be able to be transparent again. Because I see that there's a masculine here that like has hidden their feelings and acted one way when they really felt a different way because they felt like they were never going to be received with love if they truly expressed how they felt. Or there's a masculine that was muted, like quite literally could not express themselves at an early age, like could not express their emotion, could not be sensitive, could not be vulnerable, was told to man up. A lot of these masculines are in that energy. Was told to man up, was not given that balance of feminine and masculine energy, and it kind of screwed with them a little bit. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay. Let's get a little deeper into this, and we're going to wrap it up. But there's a new beginning where, like, you know that you will be received with love, and you've held on to that feeling for a while. You never gave up on, like, you knew that you were going to find your people, that your people were going to find you. You knew that, which is beautiful. This is having the courage to continue a path that other people ridiculed you for, and still recognizing yourself as victorious before anybody did, and then seeing that victory and taking action like a victor, not a victim. Anything else that collective needs to know? We got the Page of Wands. You're going to be getting some good news. Some of you guys are going through an ego rebirth. We talk about ego death, but you're going through an ego rebirth where it's like people shot you down and made you feel bad, so your ego went into overdrive to protect you and your feelings. But this ego rebirth is the energy of not having to get validation from people, not having to prove yourself to people. And I love this energy because we often talk about ego death, ego death, ego death. But what about rebirthing the ego, and the ego not being something that has to be in hyper overdrive mode, and simply being like, yeah, it's great, it's fine. Like, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that childlike love, that childlike happiness that you had, that spark of divinity as a child is coming back. That light, that flame that a lot of people try to dim is coming back here. And we got the World card. So you are very much supported right now. You are very much supported in whatever it is that your dreams are. It's not too late to accomplish it. It's not too big. It's not too grandiose. Like, there's a community of people that believe you and support you in whatever it is that you do. There's some stability happening here. Like, you're finding your people. And it could be people all over the world. Okay? It's the World card with the Four of Wands is like getting out of your comfort zone, finding a home away from home, realizing that, like, the home that you thought that you had to stay in wasn't the only home that existed. You have a big old world out there, and that's your home. The earth is your home. So explore it. This is also talking about exploration, because you'll start to see who your people are. It'll be revealed to you who your people are. Also, when you start to follow your passions, it'll be revealed to you why. This is also dreams coming true. The Moon card reverse with the Nine of Cups. This is dreams coming true. This is dreams being realized, actualized, being awakened, revealed. Okay? That's what I'm seeing here. That's what I'm seeing here, collective. So yeah, there's a little bit of energy of people that doubted it and did all that. But even those people are going to be woken up. They're going to be like a witness to these beautiful things coming towards you. They're going to be a witness to it. Okay? They're going to be a witness to this. This peace being restored. This foundation being restored. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here, collective. I definitely see you having a victory. You may be unsure of who you can share this with, who you can celebrate with, but I feel like the right people will show up and they'll be receiving. Like, you'll be able to, you know, tell them whatever, they'll be receiving. Be aware of people who, like, oh yeah, and there's the king, the emperor and the empress. I'm gonna get to them in a second, actually. But be aware of people who you tell your good news to, and then they, like, I get it that some people want to protect, but be aware that, like, of people who put forth this, like, you're not gonna like that, or put this like weird energy on it. Be aware of that. Let's see what's going on with this Emperor and Empress real quick. This is giving love energy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, okay, all right. We ain't did a little love in a minute. Like good love, healthy love. Yeah, that's what the Emperor and the Empress is. It's healthy love. So this could be a part of your destiny too, is to have this healthy love. Because you gave love with healthy energy, right? In the past, like, I gave with healthy energy. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with this collective. What's this Emperor and... Oh, this is love, babes. This Empress and this Emperor. You are like adored, collective. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. I feel so emotional. But you are adored, honestly. You are adored. This type of love, this healthy love I'm seeing, you don't have to force it or try or do anything. This person adores you. You don't have to put on more makeup. You don't have to change your hairstyle. You don't have to look a certain way or act a certain way. This person loves you for the energy that you provide, because this person understands that your energy multiplies whatever they're creating. And also, this is somebody who may ask you, like, this could be somebody who asks you, like, should I do this? Should I invest in this? And they take that shit seriously. You don't have to keep warning somebody, don't do this, don't invest in that, or you should. No, this is somebody who, when you tell them the first time, they take that into account. And it's not because they need your validation, it's because they want your input. You are a part of their team. They're not over you, you're not over them. You guys come together and collaborate. That's the Emperor and the Empress. This is exactly how it's looking too. The Emperor and the Empress. This is a team. This is mutual support. This is like, we're building this empire. You have your section, you have your little man cave or your little woman cave or your they them cave. And I got my little office space over here, but we're not doing separate. We have the same motive. Okay, we have the same exact motive, is to build, to grow, to expand. I'm not trying to control you. You're not trying to control me. I'm not trying to overpower you or overdominate you. You're not trying to overpower or overdominate me. We work together. There is no need to do that. That comes from a wounded masculine and a wounded feminine who hasn't integrated their darkness to be able to handle those deeper emotions. They're projecting their wounds onto others when they try to get control or they try to do this or overpower that. When you're powerful, you don't have to try anything. It naturally falls in line. You don't got to command nobody to do nothing. It's a natural lineup, right? It just naturally is in alignment. That's the energy. What's this Empress and Emperor energy? Seven of Swords reverse. So this is coming out of hiding. This is being true to yourself for both masculine and feminine. This is love energy. Ooh, hold on. The Emperor came out again. Okay, this is going to be a different kind of reading. We got a 2-in-1 reading. We got a love reading and a cosmic message reading. Your Emperor is about to come towards you and say something. Your Emperor is about to reveal themselves. You won't have to, like, if you got to ask, is this your Emperor? Then it's probably not. Because you're going to know who your Emperor is. They're going to make themselves known. All right? I feel a little bit of a heartache here because I feel like there's somebody that thinks that they're your Emperor and they are still in a, like, growing up energy. This Emperor is going to show themselves to you. Their actions, what they do, is going to show you that they're an Emperor. It's not what they're saying. It's not what they're saying they're going to do. It's this person is moving truly like a boss. It's not this Emperor doesn't talk. Whoever this Emperor that I'm seeing coming towards you is, they don't talk. They show with action. It's all action. right? So this is like somebody, you know, because you may have dealt with somebody that wasn't a real emperor, or they pretended like they were an emperor, but they weren't. But this person is like, right, like an emperor. It could be a feminine energy too. That's the emperor. That's the other thing, that the emperor doesn't have to be a male. It can be a female. And the empress can be a male. It's the energy that you embody. It's the energy. So what I'm seeing is like this emperor that's coming towards you, collected. This could be somebody here where it's like they show you. This is somebody that doesn't say, hey, do you want to go out on a date with me? This person says, I've already reserved a table. Our reservations are at 8 o'clock. And I've bought you an outfit, a couple of outfits that you can choose from if you want to. If you have something of your own that you would like to wear, there you have it. I have a hairstylist coming by, a makeup artist coming by to do your hair and makeup before our date. Like, that's an emperor. Somebody talking about, can we go on a date to Popeye's Chicken? That's not no damn emperor. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to bash the masculine at all. You just got to grow up. But this person, no problem. Thank you, love. This person that I'm picking up on, they're going to do the actions that they take are emperor energy. Like, this person is going to say, I want you by my side. I need you, but not do anything. If this person needs you, they're going to say, I've already booked a flight. I made sure that your schedule was clear. Like, they're going to move like a boss, bro. They're going to be like, I booked a flight. Which flight do I got to book for you to come over here? Because I want you here with me. That's an emperor. That's an emperor. Like, that's what I'm seeing here. So I feel like if you're the emperor, it's time to start, you know, put your money where your mouth is. Take the actions to show up. That's going to make you distinguishable from all the other people, is that your actions speak louder than your words. We could say all the type of shit we want to say all day long. You could say, I need you, I love you so much. But an emperor shows their love through their actions. We got the 2 of Cups here, the 5 of Cups reverse, and the 4 of Pentacles. For this emperor, I'm seeing that this emperor is learning to how to connect, and that's why they kind of hold back their energy or reserve their energy, or this person feels a little reserved. Whoever this emperor is in the past was a little reserved. They were a little reserved because they were still overcoming certain lessons and trying to apply those to this current connection. And it was probably a lot to process at once. What's the energy around this Empress? Empress! What's this energy around this beautiful Empress? This Empress is beautiful. Queen of Wands. I knew that that was going to come up. There's a natural attraction to this Empress. This Empress is like the power that this Empress has, removes burdens, removes. That's why the Emperor want the Empress by his side, or her, whatever, their side, because when the Empress is around, stress, where? What stress? Where? Huh? Like, this Empress has the energy to remove any burdens. I love it. I love it. This Empress in this Queen of Wands energy is like, I don't gotta carry this shit on my own. I got servants for that. I naturally attract whatever help I may need. If I need help with something, I attract that. I don't have to like be insecure and jealous and struggle to get somebody to do what I want them to do. It's effortless. This Empress is effortless. Like, she puts effort into what she wants, but like, she doesn't have to struggle and like carry all this shit on her back. Like, this Empress is like effortless. Anything else about this Empress? But yeah, there's a love. Yeah, this Empress can change things. Like, I feel like the Empress is the decision maker, because the Empress can bring certain changes with the Wheel of Fortune. This Empress brings good energy to you. changes. But if you're not in a healed energy, if you're not in your healed emperor energy, you're going to think that this empress came in and destroyed everything. This empress came in and transmuted the shit that you didn't need anymore. You were doing it, you were working harder instead of working smarter. And she's going to transmute that and change that. Okay? So, like, this empress is going to bring about this great change in your life. Like, this is the type of person that will change your life. This empress will change your life. But you have to be a healed emperor to be able to have the maturity to allow that change and have the faith to know the difference. Because a lot of the emperors before they were emperors, when they were knights and kings, were dealing with karmic feminine energies who came and changed things not for the good and then just left them there to figure it out. And so this emperor had to go through a lot of different lessons to learn how to distinguish what changes are good that may not feel good versus what feels good but isn't good. Okay, anything else for this love situation with them? Oh, we got the Ten of Cups. This is part of your destiny too. This is a dream that you've had. Like, I want to have me and my partner. I want to live out in nature. I want to do this and do that and all these things. This is coming true too. And there may have been people that were like, sure, you'll have that. And now they're seeing it like, oh shit. I'm also getting there were people in the past that could have promised you things. But you're going to, okay, so these are people that could have promised you things intentionally to manipulate you. Like, yeah, we're going to have this, like fed you BS to get a temporary satisfaction, to get some temporary energy from you. So this is somebody that's like, yeah, we're going to go to Disneyland. Just do these chores and clean up this whole house and do all that. And then we'll go to Disneyland. And they didn't have no intention of taking you to Disneyland. They fed you a dream to get what they wanted out of you in that temporary moment. And then they discarded you. But see, this is how this works. Right? The universe switched it around to where everything that came out of this person's mouth, they said that they were going to give you. But even if they were lying, because they said it, because it came out of their mouth, they omitted to the universe that you deserve to have it. And so by that case, whether they fulfilled that destiny or not, it is going to be fulfilled to you. So if somebody lied to you and said, yeah, I'm going to marry you and we're going to have kids and we're going to do all this, and they were just feeding you bullshit to get whatever they wanted from you, you're still going to get that. That's the loophole. Because when they said it, it was spoken. It was spoken. And even if it wasn't spoken, you still gonna get it. That's what I'm seeing here. There's a coming together energy. There's like raising community, being a leader in your community here. But again, there are some energies that are being worked through. Okay? Anything else for this Emperor and Empress? Y'all building something. Ace of Cups, girl. I'm mad that it fell on the floor, but still, Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's a relationship coming in here. But it's not just a relationship. Like, this is a foundation. This is a family I'm seeing. This is building. This is like partner in crime. Yep, Ten of Pentacles. I said family. Yeah, this is a family. This is a legacy here that is coming for you as well, collective. And it's beautiful, and I love it. It makes me smile. Like, this is beautiful, collective. I'm seeing little babies. And y'all might have a farm. I'm seeing y'all just do whatever y'all want. Like, I'm seeing that this person has also gone through the struggles that you've gone through and vice versa. You guys have mirrored that. And it's like y'all are coming together to build this once and for all. And it's beautiful, and it makes me want to cry, honestly. Empress again, yo. Empress again. There could be some pregnancies here with the Hierophant. You could be a spiritual leader. You could be the matriarch in your family. I just want to cry, you guys. I'm a little emotional because this is so cute. This is so cute. I love this. I love this. I love him. I love him. I just love this so much. So yeah, that's your reading. This is beautiful. This is here. This energy is here. All right, I did see this. This is you meeting somebody that matches your energy. Whatever you tell them, like you can, tell them like whatever craziness, like those 3 a.m. conversations where you're like, do you think that aliens are real? Do you think that we're in a simulation? Like you could talk to them about that kind of shit. You could build with them. You can cry on their shoulder. They can cry on your shoulder. You can ask this person about making executive decisions. You can travel with this person. You can build with this person. Like, this is like a best friend, honestly. Like, this emperor and this empress, yeah, they're like married to each other and they're like the king and queen of the, like, they're the goddess and the god of their reality and world. But I'm also seeing that they're like literally best friends. They're literally best friends. Like, they've gone through some of the same things together, apart. They can lean on each other. It's not like a trauma bond. It's like genuine best friends. And they're building a family together. Like, imagine getting to build a family with your best friend. I love that. I love that a lot. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. This is beautiful. My heart is, like, all open. I want to cry on this live. I got, like, tears in my eyes a little bit because this energy is so beautiful and pure. And it's been so long, like, it's been so long, and it's like you're finally getting your cup filled up the way that you deserve, how you fill other people's cups up. Like, that shit makes me cry. I ain't mean to be crying up on this live, but it's so beautiful. All right, y'all, I gotta go because I need to go cry it out a little bit. But it's so pure. So beautiful. Anyways, if you guys would like a reading, you can check out the About Me section to reach out to me. They should have my email on there as well. Hey, birthday twin, what's up? I'm reading the comments. Yes. But yeah, if you guys want a reading, you can get a reading from me. You can reach out to me. Yeah, it's in the About Me section because I'm trying to find a new description box. I'm keeping this emperor and this empress out because they're so beautiful and that energy is so good. But yeah, you guys can check me out on TikTok. It's K-Love, aka Killer K. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for y'all. Sending love to all you beautiful baby loves. There's a new chapter that you're entering into, and it's very, very beautiful. And I'm sending you love on your journey. It's going to get... The hard times are over. I'm trying to tell you. They are quite literally over. If anybody was trying to put you in those karmic south node old times, that's over, love. It is all over. The newness that is coming towards you is beautiful, and no one can steal that from you. And you have exactly what you need. Sending you love. Talk to you later. Peace.